Simply Row writes, how do you keep momentum and overcome writer's block? This is how you keep momentum. You do not wait for inspiration to strike, because it is a fickle muse. You have to do a schedule. I'm gonna show you my writer's toolbox. It's not that elaborate, but it got the job done. So this is my timer. I really, really recommend it. What's nice is that you don't get caught up in, oh no, I don't have enough pages, my word count is not high enough. You can do an enormous amount of work in 3 words. If you're sitting at your computer and you're really working and really thinking and really allowing your brain to play, then it doesn't matter about the word count, it'll come. My advice is to set a schedule. And even if you don't have anything to write, that's what you write. You write, I don't have anything to write, I don't have anything to write, I don't have anything to write, and then eventually you will have something to write, I promise. It's just like the rhythm of getting your fingers moving. You gotta get your brain into the zone and you will overcome writer's block. You're thinking too hard. Stop thinking, start writing. Hopeless Love says, hi, I have a question. How do you find motivation to keep writing when you've hit a wall? Kind of the same deal. You will be able to sort it out. You really will. And the way that you will get in your own way is by sitting and hating the fact that you don't have the answer yet and questioning all of the decisions that you've already made. This is a really important tip, especially for if you're like me, just a huge perfectionist. Make different versions of your draft. I had maybe 6 drafts, and for each of those 6 drafts, I had like 15 different versions. Because I would reach a part and I would be like, well, I kind of want to experiment with this. I want to change something. I want to see if I can fit something in. But I would be really nervous to screw up the integrity of what I already had. So what I would do is save a new version of the draft, keep the draft that I had, save it so that it was totally intact in case I needed to go back to it. And then with the new draft, I was free to totally make it a mess of it and tear it apart and, you know, try all sorts of crazy things, and I didn't have to worry that I was messing up what I already had. And I swear to you, every single time I made the new draft, the free play zone draft, that's the draft that I went with. When you allow yourself to trust your instincts, you will be pleasantly surprised. Another thing that's very important is that you shouldn't get married to your first drafts, because things are gonna change. And a huge part of writing is killing your creative babies. And that's actually wrong. You're not killing them. You're like putting them in cryogenic freeze to use for later. People are gonna be upset about this. This is not like a metaphor for heated political debate. I'm really only talking about in the creative realm. Don't freeze your real babies. But in the way of creative babies, if you really like something, you will use it at some point in a project that you haven't even conceived of yet, which is really exciting. So also definitely keep a document of things that you like, scenes that you like, ideas, snippets, images that excite you, but you don't really know where they fit yet. You will find a place for them and it will feel like it was meant to be. Really exciting when that happens. I promise it will. Amber Janail Khan _lock says, I love to express myself through writing and I'm a huge self-critic. How do I know what to write about and let myself go? This, my friends, is fucking brilliant. This is the writer's best friend. This is my sucks jar. I haven't opened it in many months. Alright, so this is actually a sugar bowl, and there's this like little slot over here for a spoon, except instead of a spoon, I put in all these little notes. I haven't read these in like ages. I'll be like writing, and then some horrible critical voice inside me will be like, that is the dumbest shit I have ever heard, and I will write it down. This says, sappy, self-indulgent. Oh, this is a good one. Not funny enough. This is very succinct. It just says, bad writer. And then make sure there's a cover to this jar, because you don't want any of that stuff floating around your room. Anyway, so I'll be writing, bad writer, and then I'll write it down on a piece of paper, and I'll tear off the little piece of paper, and I will put it in the sucks jar, and I'll just keep writing. Just keep writing. So I put all those things in the jar, all of the negative thoughts when I'm writing, and I'm able to just keep going. And that has been hugely liberating. Really, really good writing tip. I hope that you guys all get sucks jars. It's really awesome. Yeah, 91 says, I love to write, and everyone says I'm good at it, but I can never seem to start the book. Any suggestions? Yes! Do not start the book. Start the sentence. Just write a sentence, and if you like that sentence, then write another one, and then keep going. Just write anything. And see where that takes you. The most exciting part about writing is discovering the way that things connect, the way that the characters grow. So do a little bit every day. Sit down and start a sentence. And if you write enough sentences, they will become a book. Daniel Grosvenor writes, "How the hell do you overcome procrastination and divert your attention away from the internet?" I just can't do it. I just can't do it either. This is why I'm on YouTube. My first YouTube video was the result of me procrastinating so much that I was so disgusted with myself that I just needed to do something else, but I still didn't want to write the book, so I decided to write the song. My best advice is that if you're mean to yourself, if you say like, oh, your writing is crappy and you have no self-discipline and nobody wants to read this shit, like if someone was standing over you and saying that, then you'd be like, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you, I'm not gonna work for you. But that's inside your head all the time, so you have to make sure to be really gentle with yourself. Your creative unconscious is very delicate, and you have to draw it out very gently. And the way to do that is not to stamp all over all of your best intentions by saying that you're lazy. Because you're not lazy, you're just putting too much pressure on yourself. Take the pressure away, do the 20 minutes, and see where you end up. Alright, it's the end of the video. I think I need the hat again. A while back, I was sponsoring educational charities at the end of all of my videos. And I kind of stopped because some of the videos were marijuana themed and I just didn't think that it would be right, but I also think that it's not right that I haven't been working for a cause. And since we're talking about writing, I have some writing charities in the sidebar. I think that writing is a gift. If you give to someone the ability and the confidence to express themselves through writing, I think that that has the potential to change the world, because you learn about how to understand other people and you learn about art and the fragility and beauty of the world, and it gives you self-esteem and it allows you to trust your own instincts. And I'm taking off the hat because it's itchy, and it's something that I really want to support. So I hope that you guys will join me in donating $1 or $2. Over the past few months, the WritingHannah audience has raised thousands of dollars for all sorts of different educational projects, and I'm really proud of that. And I really want to thank you guys for participating, and I hope that you continue to participate. And I think together we can make a really big difference, and together we can write a lot of fantastic stuff. So, make a schedule, get a sucks jar, do not stamp on your burgeoning creative buds of brilliance, and have a really excellent, is it Wednesday? Wednesday. Alright, talk to you guys soon. Bye.